I live in Bigler Hall in a quad with two other girls on the ground floor. We are lucky enough to have our own kitchen and our own bathroom that are both extremely useful. Majority of all freshmen who come to Penn State University experiences living in East Halls. So, when they find out what hall they will be living in for the next year, they hope it's the best one. To be the best hall, it has to be very convenient to all destinations, small enough to make close connections, have a nice gathering area or lounge to hang out, and lastly, a hall that feels like home, which everyone loves to come to.
What building do you live in, and what do you like and dislike about it?
I live in Sproul Hall, and I would have to say the thing that I like about it the most is that it's really close to the Commons. What I dislike, I guess, would be that it's really, really big, so there's 10 floors, and our floors are a lot smaller than a building like Bigler or something like that that only has 4 floors. So all of my friends are like kind of spread throughout the building, and so I have to take 2 or 3 flights of stairs every time I want to go hang out with my friends. There's so many floors. I feel like the building as a whole is a lot more disconnected. And another thing that I get that we don't have is a lounge, and a lot of the smaller buildings have like a lounge with couches and a TV, and we don't have a TV or anything like that in any of the spaces.
I used to live in Snyder, but now I live in Bigler. The things I didn't like about Snyder was that it was just really, really far. It took an extra 5 minutes to walk there. And my floor didn't really get along. I mean, nobody really talked to each other, and I just didn't feel like a community there, kind of. But now that I'm in Bigler, I'm a lot happier, just because, like, the location's a lot better, too. And I actually have friends on the floor now, which is cool, and the study room's pretty nice. And, yeah, everyone seems to get along.
If you could live in a different building, which would it be and why?
Well, I live in Hastings right now, all the way in the back end of East. We have our own zip code. I think that I would live in a different building if I could, because Hastings is just so far. It's an extra, like, 6-minute walk from the corner. And even though you would think that would help with the freshman 15, it really doesn't. And it's just, like, extra time out of my day that I would like. I think that being in the front end of East, like by the corner, would just be much more convenient with like getting to classes, and they just seem like nicer buildings.
I walked from Hastings Hall to the corner where everyone meets, and it took 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It takes me from Bigler Hall only 30 seconds to walk to the corner, so I don't need to leave extra early when going places. All 3 of them explained how Bigler hits all 4 criteria of an amazing hall and states how their hall doesn't meet them all.
We live on the 4th floor of Bigler Hall.
Awesome. We love it.
Yeah, we like it a lot. The creamery's real close.
Yeah, it took me 4 minutes from here, there, and back to get a sandwich the other day, which was pretty nice.
When I have class in like Thomas or the like science building, I can leave pretty much 5 minutes before class starts, and I get there on time.
Yeah, and when we have to take the White Loop places, we don't leave our building until the bus gets to the stop, because we're that close. We could just walk and still make it.
Also a small building, which is nice because you kind of know everyone, so I don't feel uncomfortable leaving my door open for a few minutes if I'm getting my laundry or running downstairs to let someone in, because I just feel comfortable in Bigler.
Yeah.
Always like cut through Bigler or are like jealous you live in Bigler. So overall, I think it's the best place to live.
The Bigler the Better!